Assalamualaikum.
مرحبا، أنا اسمي محمد شفيز.
اسمي إسام. نحن مصنوع هذا فيديو لمشروع أسف اللغة العربية.
الهدف في هذا المشروع لفهم أكثر في الثقافة العربية.
كيف نفعل ذلك؟
أجرينا مقابلة بعض الناس في جامعتنا يسألوا أسئلة مثل
ما هو عيد هول؟
ما رأيك في الطعام العربي؟
وما رأيك في اللغة العربية؟
Check this out.
Assalamualaikum.
I'm Ahmad.
And I am Hamza. We are from Malaysia.
So my name is Imran. I was born in Saudi Arabia, grew up in England and New York City.
I'm from Malaysia.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
We're from Bangladesh. I'm actually from the village area of Bangladesh.
I'm from Dhaka, the capital city, so more like town.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Afla and I'm from Malaysia.
Hi, I am Sharafami and this is Ashraf and we are from Malaysia.
I'm originally from New Delhi, India, but I live in Las Vegas, Nevada.
I'm from Fujairah, United Arab Emirates.
I'm from Pakistan and I celebrate Eid in Pakistan.
How do we celebrate Eid?
Alright, well, can I go first?
Yeah.
Well, as we know, there's two Eid, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha.
What is Eid?
Yeah. What do you think about that? Like,
Besides the holy sacrifice? That one?
how do you celebrate?
Well, to the Kabani. Jazakallah for Allah making us be here and being here to accept the Eid, being participating in celebrations and so forth.
Where do you guys come from? Do you guys come from where?
Here.
Oh, here. Okay.
We're Americans.
Cool.
I'm from Medina. So what we have to do is we first go to Salat Eid. After that, part of us go do the sacrifice, and we bring up the meat, put it into 3 categories, 1/3 every category. Then we go at our grandfather's house, and we celebrate Eid at their place. All the family gathers there. We do some barbecue over there, and it's until Dhuhr prayer. And after we do the Dhuhr prayer, everyone goes back to their homes, take a little nap, and until Asr or sometime until Maghrib. Then we go to our other grandfather's house and celebrate Eid with them, the same way we did that in the morning. And that goes all the 3 days of Eid the same way.
So how do you celebrate Eid in Saudi Arabia?
So in Saudi Arabia, it's been a while, but since I can remember celebrating Eid, growing up was always about being with family and making sure to be plugged in with the community.
Well, in the village, we first wake up, then go the Eid prayer, and then we come back. And when I was little, we expect money from all our elders, that was our gift for the Eid, other than clothes. And then we eat a little bit, and then we go to everyone we know to collect more money and eat some more food. That was our thing in the village.
So how do I celebrate Eid? For me, my family from my father's side and from my mom's side they live very close to one another. So what we do is every day we would spend time at my mom's house for a day, and then we would go to our dad's family's part, which is very not that far, but that's how we do it every single year. And I think it's just the same as how people do it every day when they have Eid celebration. He would dress up really nice and then wake up and then eat some food that people cook. It's just really special for that day.
And in Malaysia, how do we celebrate Eid? So in my family, all of my family will gather in the village or at my grandma's house, and we will eat a lot of food together, and then we will talk about our family, to strengthen the bond with our family. And yep, that's about it.
So how is it different from Saudi Arabia and UK?
So I think the big thing is how much family you have around and who you get to spend it with. Obviously, when you're not at home, then whatever family you do have becomes that much more important.
when my friends and I celebrated Eid, back when I was home, we arranged this whole carnival kind of setting with games and activities for all the kids and all the parents to come partake in. And then they'd go pray and then come back. There'd be a huge feast for us to have later, and we'd go play in the park, and like it'd just be a huge gathering of people. It's a time to celebrate and rejoice and be thankful. So yeah.
We bring animals to our home over a week ago before Eid, and we slaughter them the day of. And it is very heartbreaking because, you know, you start loving the animal, and yet you still have to give a sacrifice and slaughter them, and, you know, you have to distribute their meat amongst the poor and the needy. So that is how we celebrate Eid in Pakistan.
Well, we celebrate by watching people slaughtering cows. Slaughtering? I think that's the right word, is it?
Yeah, and then we give to people and we eat it. Okay.
Yeah.
So and then we sleep. Huh?
What else do you do?
After that, that's it.
We usually
cook the meat.
we cook the meat, but aside from that, we visit friends and families nearby and forgive each other.
Eid al-Adha, of course, with the sacrifice, our family actually, we take a drive out near Buffalo and we actually do the sacrifice with a lamb, or of course a lamb.
Oh, you're recording it already?
Yeah, I don't know if it's recording, but so yeah, that's how we celebrate Eid. We get to halal the animal, and then
Halal the animal.
basically, yep.
Nice.
And
He halals the animal. Did you catch that part? I caught that part.
Well, usually my family, we would go to one of the hometowns where maybe my dad's hometown or my mom's hometown. My mom's hometown is like further, but yeah, usually we'd go there and meet up with the families, and then we have this big sacrifice of the cow, you know, and it's like everyone is part of it. Like one group will be killing the cow, the other group will be skinning, and then one group will be cooking as usual, and then you know I'd be part of everything because I like to do everything, and it's a really fun thing.
of course, we distribute the meat for, you know, zakat and everything. And yeah, it's a great time. Great time with the family, and then of course Eid al-Fitr. You gotta spoil the little kids because it's all about them, tell you.
It's pretty much the same thing. It's just same market. Yeah. You know, just visit a lot of relatives, have a lot of fun, a lot of food. Yeah, and some certain families, like what they would do is they actually, after everything you said in the morning happened, they take the nap in the afternoon, and then in the evening, like the whole tribe or big family, they would gather in one big place. It could be a resort or something where they all meet and yeah, they celebrate together. So there are certain people do it that way, certain people do it as you said.
So I'll give you a short version because I don't want to repeat myself. I usually go party out a lot with my family as much as possible. I go eat. I actually distributed the meat like crazy, stacked my hands, but it was pretty awesome. The cows did not look happy that day, I'll tell you that. But at the same time, it was quick and swift, so they didn't really feel much pain. At least I think.
And for the town version, it's pretty much the same prayer first, and of course we had to sacrifice the cow. Like the streets were filled with people sacrificed, and also of course go to relatives' places, food. The main thing about Eid was food and meeting up with cousins, friends, and just celebrating and having fun. It was awesome. I actually miss it right now.
So do you guys celebrate Eid here, right?
Yeah, right now we're here.
For me, my family would be, we would gather in my house, and then we'd go from house to house to visit all their siblings, my parents' siblings, and then my grandparents, and then we eat at every house, so we eat a lot during Eid. So that's how we celebrate Eid. Yep.
And then there's always the prayers that you do, and then like you come back, and then you basically just interact with your family. It's basically about like you seeing your cousins and your relatives that you haven't seen in a very long time, and then just catching up, and then just building your bond, to like strengthening that bond. And it's such a very, I think it's a very like closely personal event for everyone. It's even that for me.
I'll just go to another table.
So yeah, I think that's how we do it.
Otherwise, visiting family was the best part of Eid. That's what like. That 4-hour drive was totally worth it. That's how I celebrated.
That's how it is.
Yeah, one last thing. After a whole month of Ramadan and fasting, Eid al-Fitr is a great day because we're allowed to eat breakfast at a normal time, unlike 3 a.m. So that I look forward to that 8 a.m. breakfast too. So
the sacrifice, it goes to 3 categories. The third of it is actually for the family. The lamb that was slaughtered in the morning. A third of it for the family. A third of it goes to the poor, and the remaining third goes to gifts, as a gift to your neighbors or relatives. So yeah, only a third that is kept actually for the family. So there's also a charity element to it. It's not just just a sacrifice or something.
Eid Mubarak!
Eid Mubarak. Happy Eid Mubarak to all of you.
Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak.
Waalaikumsalam. What is your name, brother?
My name is Muhammad Syafiz bin Muhammad Din.
Where do you come from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Yeah, I can see that. So, what is your opinion about Arabic food?
I love Arabic food. I'm from Malaysia, but in Malaysia we have a lot of varieties of Arabic food. We have like kabsa, mandi, and those kind of Arabic food. Kurma.
Kurma?
Which is actually dates. We call it kurma in our country. That's and that's a food that is very common, especially during Ramadan. We eat it during breakfast. It's a very nutritious food, and it's very filling as well.
Well, I don't know too much about Arabic food thing, but I know like they're yummy because I've tried them before, but not too many times. But one thing that I noticed about Arabic culture when it comes to food is that they like to eat together, whether it is with their family or friends. Because I've been in Arab restaurant before, and I noticed that when they eat together and from like one big plate. So they have the rice and the lamb or beef or chicken or whatnot, and everything is just on one big plate. So they all eat together from that one plate. So it is very different from the Malaysian culture, because in Malaysia, especially the Malay, we do eat together with friends and family, but we do not eat from the same plate. So I guess that's one thing unique about Arabic culture when it comes to food, and I think it's really interesting. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum, brother.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hi, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Umar Hakim. You can call me Umar.
So you from
Malaysia? Yeah.
Okay.
Truly Asia.
I have some question for you. Okay. Do you know any Arabic words?
Yes, of course. I've learned Arabic since I was like 5 years old in my elementary school.
Can you give me some example?
Sure. I know Sajaratun is tree. I know Sayaratun, there's a car. Wait, I cannot recall any of it. Can you give me an idea about it?
Okay. Do you know so in Malay, what do you call a company?
Syarikat.
So do you know what's the syarikat in Arabic?
No, can you tell me?
It's the same thing, syarikat.
Wow.
And do you know gift in Malay?
Hadiah.
Can you guess it in Arabic?
It's hadiah, right?
Yup.
Wow, that's interesting, huh?
How about special in Malay?
Special in Malay. Special. There's so many words in special. I think what you're saying is khas, right?
Yup. So in has also something in Arabic
Yeah.
for special.
Yeah.
Why are these words are very similar?
Okay. I think this is more on historical side of the Malaysian itself. So I think in the beginning, in the beginning of Malaysia before our Independence Day, there is some mix in culture because Malaysia is one of the big port in Southeast Asia where all the businessmen from the Arabic world, from the other nation come and meet in Southeast Asia. So Arab is one of the biggest contributors in Tanah Melayu, what we call before Malaysia. So I think there's plus Islam is our main religion in Malaysia. That's why Arab contributes so much in our national language in bahasa. So I think that is the main idea why there's so many Arabic word in Malay. There's so many adaptation in bahasa. There's so many adaptation of Arabic word in bahasa Malay.
All right, thank you.